Welcome back to the best book ever. We've had the end and some love from the middle. There's a link below if you want to catch up. But now for the beginning. Can you guess why this bit is important to me? The story of creation. This is Genesis chapter 1 and a bit of chapter 2, according to the Good News translation. In the beginning, when God created the universe, the earth was formless and desolate. The raging ocean that covered everything was engulfed in total darkness. The Spirit of God was moving over the water. Then God commanded, "Let there be light," and light appeared. God was pleased with what he saw. Then he separated the light from the darkness, and he named the light Day, and the darkness Night. Evening passed, and morning came. That was the first day. Then God commanded, "Let there be a dome to divide the water and to keep it in two separate places." And it was done. So God made a dome, and it separated the water under it from the water above it. He named the dome Sky. Evening passed, and morning came. That was the second day. Then God commanded, "Let the water below the sky come together in one place, so that the land will appear." And it was done. He named the land Earth, and the water which had come together he named Sea. And God was pleased with what he saw. Then he commanded, "Let the earth produce all kinds of plants, those that bear grain and those that bear fruit." And it was done. So the earth produced all kinds of plants. And God was pleased with what he saw. Evening passed, and morning came. That was the third day. Then God commanded, "Let lights appear in the sky to separate day from night, and to show the time when days, years, and religious festivals begin. They will shine in the sky to give light to the earth." And it was done. So God made the two larger lights, the sun to rule over the day, and the moon to rule over the night. He also made the stars. He placed the lights in the sky to shine on the earth, to rule over the day and the night, and to separate light from darkness. And God was pleased with what he saw. Evening passed, and morning came. That was the fourth day. Then God commanded, "Let the water be filled with many kinds of living beings. Let the air be filled with birds." So God created the great sea monsters, all kinds of creatures that live in the water, and all kinds of birds. And God was pleased with what he saw. He blessed them all, and told the creatures that live in the water to reproduce and fill the sea. And he told the birds to increase in number. Evening passed, and morning came. That was the fifth day. Then God commanded, "Let the earth produce all kinds of animal life, domestic and wild, large and small." And it was done. So God made them all. and he was pleased with what he saw. Then God said, "And now we will make human beings. They will be like us and resemble us. They will have power over the fish, the birds, and all animals, domestic and wild, large and small." So God created human beings, making them to be like himself. He created them, male and female, and blessed them, and said, "Have many children, so that your descendants will live all over the earth. Bring it under their control. I'm putting you in charge of the fish, the birds, and all the wild animals. I have produced all kinds of grain and all kinds of fruit for you to eat. But for all the wild animals and for all the birds, I have provided grass and leafy plants for food." And it was done. God looked at everything he had made, and he was very pleased. Evening passed, and morning came, the sixth day. And so the whole universe was completed. By the seventh day, God finished what he had been doing and stopped work. He blessed the seventh day and set it apart as a special day, because by that day he has completed his creation and stopped working. And that is how the universe was created. Well, did you guess why I like this reading? No, I'm not a Bible basher. Did I hit anything? I'm not a flat earther. The earth is as round as a ball. Or a creationist. I'm a scientist, and this is why this reading is important to me. Let me explain. One of the units I studied at university looked at plant evolution, and I was asked to produce an essay on the topic. While preparing that essay, it suddenly hit me. The description in the Bible for how God made the plants matched the plant evolution I'd been learning about. As long as you recognize the terminology was different due to the Bible having been written long before scientists came up with names like angiosperm and gymnosperm. This was one of those, "Wow, God, you got me again" moments. I had to praise him, and have never forgotten how that moment of revelation felt. Unlike for my GCSE exams, my lecturer was an atheist with a big red pen. God willing, that essay brought him one step closer to finding out the truth. God is amazing! There is something else from this reading for you to think about. In two of the translations I've recorded this week, we are told to subdue the earth. But in the other, the same word is translated be responsible for. Are we being instructed to be the earth's taskmaster, as people believed in the 1800s, or are we being instructed to look after the earth, tending it with love and care? Next week, Irrepressible Love. Which extract do you think it will be? And coming soon, a midweek series, reading entire stories in manageable sections. We're starting with Ruth. Please remember to like, comment, and share so others will be blessed by the Word of God from the best book ever. If you prefer a different Bible translation, I have added links in the description below. See you next time. God bless you.